Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new explainer. Today, we're diving into a massive, truly comprehensive guide to holistic well-being. We are looking at a deeply rooted, highly structured framework made up of 50 essential lifestyle adjustments. That's right, 50 steps. But hey, don't worry, we aren't just going to read a giant list to you. Instead, we're going to visually unpack exactly how these 50 tips improve health by fundamentally rewiring your daily routine. So if you're looking for that perfect blueprint for a healthier, more balanced life, you are in the exact right place.
Now, 50 steps might sound like a lot, but to make this super easy to digest, we've organized the source material into 4 simple daily pillars of health.
All right, let's dive right into our first pillar, morning habits and rest, because a healthy life really does begin the very moment you wake up.
So, step 1 of this ideal morning routine is pretty straightforward but super powerful. Wake up early. But honestly, it's what you do next that really counts. Step 2 is to drink some warm water, specifically lemon water, right as you start your day. From there, step 3 is a brisk 30-minute walk, which naturally flows right into step 4, soaking in some direct sunlight. When you combine waking early, hydrating, moving, and getting that natural light, you are literally jump-starting your metabolism. It's the absolute perfect physiological foundation for your entire day.
But here's the catch, right? A good morning actually starts the night before. This framework is incredibly strict about your bedroom environment. It needs to be totally screen-free. Yeah, I know. That means the phone has to stay across the room, no matter how tempted you are to scroll. The room also needs to be in pitch darkness. Why? Because the ultimate goal is deep rest, and we're talking a minimum of 7 hours here. Without that dark, tech-free zone, you just won't get the quality sleep required to wake up and crush that morning routine we just talked about. Smart eating and hydration. Once your body is rested and awake, you've got to fuel it correctly.
Now, what's really fascinating about these tips is how diet isn't framed as a restriction, it's more like a rhythm. Timing is everything here. You want to eat on a set schedule, never delay breakfast, and keep that dinner light. It's also about pacing, like learning to take your time with moderate portions. And we get some fantastic daily metrics to hit, too. Eat 1 piece of fruit a day, get those leafy greens in about 4 times a week, snack on nuts and seeds daily, and even try fasting for just 1 day out of the month. It's a beautifully balanced way to approach natural nutrition.
We do have to draw a hard line on a few things, though. The guidelines explicitly say to cut out the toxic habits entirely, so no packet foods, no soft drinks, and absolutely no alcohol. Instead, we need to focus on hydrating naturally. The magic number is 2.5 liters of water every single day. Swap out all those artificial drinks for lemon water, buttermilk, or fresh fruit juices. It's such a simple, natural swap, but it pays massive health dividends. We've also got some major food hazards you need to avoid to protect your system. First off, totally cut the junk food. And this one's huge. Never reheat leftover food. Doing that actually degrades the nutritional value and really taxes your digestion. The guide also strongly suggests cutting back on heavy, hard-to-digest foods, using less oil to protect your heart, and steering entirely clear of artificial or adulterated ingredients. You just don't want to burden your stomach with all that heavy, fake machinery.
So, now that your body is properly fueled, how do you actually maintain this physical machinery day to day? Physical care and prevention. Holistic care is way more than just hitting the gym. It's about your everyday routine maintenance. Think of it like a daily tune-up. The tips recommend a quick, short walk after every single meal to help with digestion and treating yourself to a full-body oil massage once a week. You also need to pay close attention to specific parts of your body, like taking care of your feet, your eyes, and your teeth. Even making sure your bathwater is the perfect temperature matters. Add in maintaining a healthy weight, eating a diet that supports reproductive health, and keeping a close eye on your bowel habits so you avoid gas and constipation, and you've got yourself a total body maintenance checklist. But listen, a huge part of this maintenance is being proactive rather than just reactive. You absolutely need to schedule an annual checkup with your doctor. If you're feeling weak, don't just tough it out, go get some blood tests immediately. And please don't ignore the small things like a lingering cough or a mild fever, because brushing those off can lead to much bigger problems down the road. If you combine that medical vigilance with completely avoiding tobacco and, once again, cutting down that mobile screen time, you are building an incredibly strong defense around your physical health. All right, so we've walked through the routines, the diet, and the physical upkeep. We've taken care of the body. But what about the mind? Mental peace and stress. Because all the physical health in the world really doesn't mean much without a peaceful mind. The good news is we can actively manage our mental state. And integrating just a handful of these habits can fundamentally rewire how we handle stress. The guide highly recommends doing daily breathing exercises and practicing yoga, specifically to find that mental calm. It also insists, and I absolutely love this one, that you carve out exactly 1 hour of me time every single day, just for you. It also suggests listening to music for a little joy, reading health books to keep educating yourself, and really importantly, recognizing and changing up stressful work habits. You have to actively shape your environment to keep the stress at bay. But this goes a bit deeper into emotionally guarding yourself too. You have to actively try to let go of crazy, chaotic, and unnecessary thoughts to maintain your peace. The text points out how crucial it is to recognize the early symptoms of depression and address them right away, before they escalate. And there's one habit here that really stands out: doing one good deed every single day. According to these 50 tips, that simple daily act of kindness is a direct, literal pathway to true inner peace. Health is true wealth. This right here is the 50th, and arguably the most important tip of them all. It's the ultimate philosophy that ties everything we've talked about together. Recognize health as more valuable than wealth. It is such a simple quote, but man, what a profound reality check. Because let's be honest, all the money, status, and success in the world literally cannot buy back a healthy body or a peaceful mind once they are gone. So as we wrap up this explainer today, I want to leave you with this final thought to ponder. When you look at your own daily habits, are you truly investing in your most valuable asset?